703 Underground. 703 Underground.
What's up, guys? 703 Underground. I'm here with Lil Vortex and his producer Jamie. And so what's up? Like, what you been doing?
I finished a song today. About to drop it soon. I got new shit on the way with my boy Hexo from New York. Yeah, I don't know, just recording music. That's about it.
So you got like 2 songs up on your SoundCloud right now. They're doing pretty well. One of them is like almost 700 plays.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was like 300. So like, what was the influence? Like, your most popular song is Prada Dragon.
Yeah. So
what was the influence for that song?
Well, I don't know. I like Prada. Like, that's my favorite brand. Like, you know, my boy Marv, he threw a pair of Prada pants to me for my birthday. And that was like my first designer piece. I was like, shit. So I started getting more Prada stuff. And then I wrote a song. Like, I listened to a lot of Blade and Young Lean, like rappers from Sweden. Yeah.
Fuck with
so
them.
I was like, fuck, like, I'm trying to make some shit like that. So I looked up Blade type beat on YouTube. And that was like the first one that came up. And I heard it. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna make a song out of this. And yeah, I don't know. Just like influence, I guess. Just like, I don't really like do drugs no more. But like, just talking about like that, because I went to rehab and shit. Just like,
yeah,
talking about like past experiences, I guess. And I don't know, about like my love for clothing.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Because fashion is like a big, I don't know, you talk about a lot in both your songs.
Mm-hmm.
And the cover for that tape, were you wearing a Prada jacket?
I got, that was like a vintage Reebok jacket with like a dragon on the side, but then I had my Prada bag on.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's tough. And so you go by Lil Vortex.
Mm-hmm.
So how'd that come about?
So it's weird. So like in Colorado, I remember like my friend and I were like fucking around, and I don't know, I was just like, I guess I was like so emotional at this point in time. Like, he was just like, dude, you're like a fucking vortex of like emotions. I was like, yeah, I guess. And then like when I used to like do drugs and shit, I'd like mix a lot of them together at the same time, and we always called it like a vortex, just like, yeah, so
true.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah, and then you shoot the Lil on there.
Yeah, I slowed down on that. But
word,
for sure.
So when did you start getting the music shit?
So 9th grade, that Christmas is when I got a MacBook from 2010 MacBook. And I had Logic Pro on it, and I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. So I started making beats, and they're like the shittiest beats ever. It's like stock piano, just like one melody, no chords, anything. And like, I still remember I fucking like first figured out how to make hi-hats. I was like, holy shit, this is the coolest stuff ever.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so that kind of like evolved. And then right around junior year, I stopped. Like, when I went to HB, I started focusing on school a lot more because I did really bad first 2 years of high school. So, yeah, I just, like, pretty much stopped altogether making music at all. And then Jamie started talking about, like, wanting to make beats again and shit. I was like, fuck, like, I don't even want to make beats anymore. I just want to rap. So I kind of started. I was going over to my friend Teddy's house, like, all the time, and he had a mic. But it was just recording on GarageBand, so it was, like, bad stock sounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just like would record goofy shit, like not really taking it seriously.
Facts.
And then I guess like 3 months ago, I was just like, I kind of want to take this serious, and that's when I made Floating. So yeah.
Word. So you like, did you ever like give anybody your beat, or did anybody ever rap on any of your beats when you first started making them?
Dude, oh my god, Luis Lopez from he went to this kid at Yorktown. He goes by the rapper named Dune Slinger. I used to sell them beats for like $20, and they were the shittiest beats ever. I was just like making chops. Fuck yeah, that was like the first time I ever sold. I gave Elias Fendi a couple beats, but they were trash. Like, yeah, I don't know. I never really got like too much into the producing of like getting my shit out there. I just kind of did it as a hobby. I didn't ever take it serious.
True. So Jamie's a better producer than you, better beat maker.
I mean, that's up to him, I guess. I don't know. His melodies are fire. I mean, I like to think that I know how to organize drums a little bit better, but his 808s and his melodies, like, I can't contest. They're just so hard.
Facts.
So, yeah.
So what's like your influence from like just music in general? Like, what'd you grow up listening to that transformed into this?
Well, it's weird because, like, I grew up listening to, like, old classic rock with my dad, and then my parents split up, and my dad remarried to Amanda Mackay, who's Ian Mackay's sister from, like, Fugazi. So
I don't know what that is.
yeah, it's like an old punk band, Fugazi, like Minor Threat. So yeah, I was like really exposed into like this grunge, like punk scene all of a sudden. So I started listening to that. That was cool. And then I met Henry Rollins when I was young, who's the lead singer for Black Flag for a little bit.
Word.
And he's super cool. He's like a close family friend. And I still email him all the time. Like, I talk to him. And yeah, he'll show me music from his end, and I'll send him music from my end, and we'll just talk. And yeah, I don't know. I didn't really start listening to rap until like 8th grade. And it was like mainstream, like mumble rap, all that stuff. And then I kind of stopped. Then I was at the beach with my friend in the summer before 9th grade, and I heard Young Lean for the first time. I was like, this is the coolest shit I've ever heard. And I was fucking with it so hard. So
yeah, I remember listening to Young Lean the first time.
Yeah.
I was like, this shit is weird, but
yeah, it's definitely an experience for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I saw like I saw like snaps of like you like dancing to Lil Tracy.
Oh yeah.
You fuck with like GBC and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Lil Peep dying, that was like still the saddest shit ever. Like, he died on my birthday. I woke up, and Jamie was actually the one who told me. He was like, he called me. He was like, dude, Lil Peep died last night. I was like, you're fucking lying. Like, it was my birthday. I was like, okay, whatever, like prank. And I shed some tears. Like, that was sad as shit.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
yeah, I'm fucking with Cold Heart. He's been like fucking up the scene recently. He's cool as shit.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're both seeing Lil Tracy at Songbird.
Which one?
March 14th.
Are we going to 14?
Yeah, we're going.
Oh shit!
All right, we'll see you there. Yeah,
Hey.
tough. So yeah, GBC, Lil Raven. I like Lil Raven a lot. Yeah, he's hard.
Who's the other one? There's a third person.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a third person I hear in the song, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, for sure, GBC's tight.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, because it's like Cold Heart, Yawns, Fishnog. Their producers are so good.
Yeah.
And I feel like in the past year, like that, like sound or like emo rap, I guess, or alternative rap has come up.
Yeah.
But then I feel like all the mainstream people just kind of like take it for the aesthetic or whatever.
Yeah, I understand that. I guess like it was definitely going somewhere with like Lil Peep being alive, but then when he died, I feel like that shit really blew up. Like it really took off.
Yeah.
Like, because then all these mainstream rappers started talking about, like, I don't know, like Juicy J and Power Glide, like, slow down on them Xans, 'cause, like, Lil Peep, like, all this shit. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it really blew up once he died, so.
That's facts. And that's sad. It's sad how it happens like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so your songs, you talk about, like, girls, clothes, past experiences with, like, drugs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's, like, growing up in Arlington, that's kind of how, I don't know, how you interpret, like, the world?
I mean, I don't know, because, like, I feel like we're in such a weird situation in Arlington where it's a mix of, like, so much diversity, but it's a lot of rich white kids with their access to their parents' money.
Facts.
And I feel like it's a lot of, like, less of, like, smoking weed, drinking, like, occasionally more of, like, doing coke, like, bars, like, perks, like all these opioids. Like,
yeah,
I feel like that's more of the problem that you see here than like other places.
Yeah,
because I go out to Colorado every summer and stay with my friends there, and like that shit's like unheard of there. They're just like gassing and that's it.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, because I feel like it's so like everything's so close together. And there's like, what is there, DC, Georgetown, but everybody's been there like a million times.
Exactly. No one does anything. They just sit at home and get fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. So like that's definitely like affected the lyrics.
Yeah. Dude, I can't like. There's so many times I've just gone to school and I don't even remember it. Like it's freshman and sophomore year, just like always off Xans, and it's bad. Like I don't know, it's so fucking bad. Like, I've almost died, like, twice from overdosing.
Yeah, damn.
And that's the second time is what ended me up in rehab. So, yeah.
Sure. And, like, your friends, family help you out with that?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they did for sure. That was the other thing that kind of brought me out of it, is, like, I was losing a lot of friendships because of doing drugs and shit. Like, he hated me for a little bit because all I cared about was, like, doing bars. Where can I get bars? Like, when can I do bars? Like, all the time. And I don't know, since, like, going clean pretty much for the most part, is like I've opened up a lot of, like, new connections and, like, better experiences with people.
Yeah, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that, like, I don't know, help you grow as a musician,
for sure,
artist. So you trying to, like, blow up, do this, like, make money off of it?
I mean, yeah, that would be tight. Like, I guess that's the ultimate goal for anyone who's taking it seriously. It's kind of strange, like, actually taking this seriously and, like, seeing people fucking with it. Like, people are commenting on my Instagram, like, people I've never met before, like, following me, like, dude, Prodigy Dragon's tight, like, I hope you blow up. Like, it means, like, so much. It's weird. And yeah, and, like, there's, like, girls at HB that, like, are actually fans. It's weird. Like, they'll be, like, straight up just fangirls. Kind of funny.
They fucking scream his name.
Yeah, like, I'll walk
like
in
the hallway.
Yeah.
Vortex.
Yeah. But yeah, it's funny, like, that, like, people actually are, like, fucking with it. So that's cool.
Word. So you think you're gonna, like, I don't know, do a show, run out a venue or something?
I mean, maybe eventually. I definitely need more songs, and I feel like I need a little more of, like, people knowing who I am before I do anything like that. But yeah, I definitely want to do a show. That would be tough.
Yeah, if you do a show in Arlington, I'd definitely come out.
Hell yeah, have you on stage for sure.
Shit, bro, maybe I could organize it.
Yeah,
I got all these people.
Actually, that'd be dope.
Man, that'd be cool. Like an Arlington Expo.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Some shit. So what do you have in the archive? Like, you got hella songs you're just not dropping yet, or?
Yeah, so, I got, like, a bunch of songs. The problem with me is I'll make a song, and then I'll wait a day and I'll listen to it, and I'll be like, this is fucking shit. Like, I hate it so much. And I want to delete it, but I don't, because, like, I know that I can fix it always. But, yeah, I'll make usually, like, a song a day, if not more. Or I'll make, like, pieces of songs and go back and finish them later. I have a song that I'm waiting to drop probably tomorrow or the next day.
Bet.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just got, like, endless stuff on my computer, just waiting.
Bet. And you think you're gonna come out with, like, a mixtape or EP anytime soon?
Yeah, I want to drop a 4-song mixtape, 4 Horsemen EP, like, like death, disease, like war, all that stuff. So.
Word.
Yeah.
Sounds fire. And did Jamie, do you produce all that?
No, he has one track that he recently sent me. I'm about to make a song on it, hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, that shit, I can just say that goes dumb. Like, it goes hard, for sure. Like, it definitely won't be like anything else I've made, but I can see myself doing it. I think we can do it, for sure.
Yeah. So you guys, like, work together, or do you, like, work apart and then send each other shit? Or?
I think it really depends. Like, most of the time it's apart. Like, he'll just get smacked and, like, work on beats late at night, and then I'll always be in my room, like, fuck, I need beats, like having a bunch of lyrics but having nothing to put them on. And then he'll send me something and I'll be like, all right, bet, I'll download it.
Word.
Yeah, or sometimes, like, at school last year, we used to, like, work on melodies a lot during school, like our free blocks and stuff. So yeah.
So what's the setup like in your room? Do you just have a mic, or do you have, like, keyboard, all shit?
So I have a MIDI keyboard with drum pads. I don't really use that much anymore though, because I don't produce. I'm actually probably gonna give that to you and let you use that. I have a boom stand, a mic, and a pop filter, and then I have a audio mixer. That's it.
Word.
And I just plug that into Logic and I use that.
So do you run through Logic too?
He uses
I
FL.
use FL.
FL Studio. Yeah. And what do you have? Like, keyboard? Nothing?
No.
Just your computer?
Yeah, just computer.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't know how they do it, like, using just their keyboard.
Yeah,
like,
I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
That's why I have the keys.
Word.
I don't know. I like doing it on, like, MuseScore. or like or something where you can actually like type in the music. Cause I learned how to read music before I started like doing like beats and shit. Yeah, so fuck. What else we got? Oh, are you have any like collabs or features?
Oh yeah, definitely my man Hexo Borealis, from New York. I think, well, he sent me something. I think he just got to finish mixing it. He's gonna send it to me. This man his voice is insane. It's so good. He knows his stuff. He can engineer. He can like mix all that. So yeah, he's got something on the way with me. Besides that, I don't really know. I don't think so. I haven't been hitting up anyone. No one's really hit me up. Yeah, I'd like to work. I mean, in the future, at some point with like Blade or something, that would be crazy. Yeah, that's always the dream. But I don't know, for sure. Or Six Dogs. I feel like he's big, but I feel like he's also more a little accessible. Except I haven't really heard him featured on anything like that.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely fucking with his music too. So.
Word. There's nobody in Arlington you want to feature with? Or do you know any like other rappers that are big in Arlington?
I mean like Concept, obviously.
Yeah.
They're, like from Arlington. They're cool. I just don't really know them like that. Like I kind of know Larry, and that's about it. I follow Quasi. Quasi follows me, but we've never really like talked.
I know he's tight. You should definitely work with him. He's good at what he does.
Yeah, I always hear him. Yeah, I know my boy Zach. He made like one of the beats for his songs, and that was like good as shit. But yeah, I'd like to work with him. He's cool. He makes some cool music.
Bet.
Yeah, I mean Jug and Fetty. I used to go to his house and just like fuck around and record. But yeah, we make like polar opposite music, so
True.
I don't think that would really work.
Yeah, because I mean, your music's not like mainstream, like mumble rap or anything, or like Pump or anybody. It's like chill, but it has like good lines. Like it's not like, I don't know, Young Goth on the beat where it's just like
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to make some shit that's like, I guess different, but like you can still understand what the fuck I'm saying and like actually like connect with it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's tight. Cause you got good lyrics. I mean, how long do you spend on a song, like writing it down?
Writing it down, it depends really. Like sometimes I'll be in the mood, or I'll be walking down the street and suddenly like a lyric will pop into my head, and I'll like pull out my notes on my phone. I'll write it down real quick. That more happens than anything, and then I'll go back and I'll like try and compose it and match it to the beat. And sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. Or there will be times where I just have to sit there and have completely nothing and spend like an hour until I'm like finally in the motion of writing.
True.
But yeah.
So you write before you look at the beat, or do you like look at beat and then you like match something?
Yeah,
to it?
It depends really. Like if I hear a beat that's fire, I'm like, shit, all right, let's see if I can match any of this. Or I'll hear a beat sometimes and be like, okay, I just want to write to this. So.
True. Do you ever like freestyle anything?
Dude, I cannot freestyle for shit. I'm so bad at freestyling.
I feel like that's just too hard.
Yeah, I mean it's hard as fuck. That's why like, I don't know, I see these like freestyle like podcasts that are just crazy going on for like an hour. I can't imagine that.
Yeah. I couldn't. I rhyme everything the same word.
Yeah.
Just sound like shit. Yeah, so are you going to college, or are you gonna like try and do something your own?
I'm definitely probably going to college. I'm hearing back from school still. I'd like to go to VCU and definitely do something because they have a really good fashion merchandising program there.
Word.
So I definitely want to do that, and I feel like Richmond's a cool city, definitely for like connections and stuff.
Facts.
Because I was born there, but we moved so early on to Arlington that I don't remember any of it. But I feel like it would be cool to like actually experience it.
True. Yeah.
Because it's definitely a dope city.
Yeah, me and Bella are going there.
Word.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So you want to do fashion?
Yeah, fashion merchandising, probably with like a minor in advertising or something.
Word. So you just had a shoot yesterday. What was that for?
So I got some pictures done. I got like close-ups done, profiles, and like full length. I'm gonna send those. to IMG modeling agency. Maybe like that's probably not gonna happen though, because they're like the biggest in the world. And then one of my dad's old students, because my dad teaches at Yorktown, she did 4 years at FIT, and she's starting her own clothing company. She's like a photographer, so I sent some stuff over to her because she has really good connections. See if I can do some modeling while I'm up there doing my internship. Yeah, so just trying to make something happen.
Word.
I feel like either direction I go, if not both, like music or fashion, I'm fine with. Cause like,
Word.
yeah.
So you want to do that like professionally, and you're just like starting it out like IMG professional.
I definitely don't want to do a 9 to 5. Like,
yeah, fuck that.
I cannot see myself working a 9 to 5. Like,
True.
I already work at this restaurant like sometimes, and I fucking like I don't hate it, but like I hate it, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting money, and I like the people I work with, but it's just like having a job like that fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's a fucking grind.
Yeah. I'm just trying to do what I like and make money off of it.
Facts.
Like,
I mean, that's everybody's dream.
yeah, facts.
So, like, how much money have you spent on a piece of clothing before?
Shit, like, actually, most of my stuff, I kind of, like, I'll always be shopping on Grailed and stuff. I don't know, probably these I'm wearing right now, my Supreme CDG Air Force Ones, the black ones. These, I bought those, like, $260, and, yeah, I don't know, like, I have really expensive pieces, but I've, like, gotten good deals, I don't know. Like, I got a pair of Ras for, like, $230. And then, like, Marf gave me those Prada pants, which are just, like, I mean, priceless to me, but they're, like, lunar rose, so they didn't really have, like, a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know. This is, like, one of my favorite pieces right now. Karma, New York. He hand makes everything.
Word.
Like, yeah, he's
That's
dope as
tough.
fuck. I'm trying to do some modeling for him when I go out to New York, too.
Nice.
He's cool.
I got a question.
Do you ever think about like making your own line? Cause you like fashion.
I've thought about it. Like, I never really saw myself as a designer though. Like, I don't know. I always like think in my head like, oh yeah, that'd be cool on a shirt. Like, oh, that'd be cool as a pair of pants. But like, I really think myself as like more of an ambassador almost. Like, I'd rather just wear the clothing and like, I don't know, support other people while supporting myself, I guess. I don't know. I just don't see much interest in being a designer.
True.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have some t-shirt designs, so I'm trying to like throw together a t-shirt for this podcast.
Word.
You can look at them
Yeah.
if you want.
Tough.
Yeah.
That's dope, though.
Yeah. So you just trying to like finish school, get done with that shit, then move on.
Yeah, I mean, that's the plan. Finish high school, and I'm trying to dip the fuck out of Arlington. Like, I'm really not trying to see this place ever again. Yeah, I don't know. I think just Richmond's the spot to be for now. And
Facts.
maybe New York if I fall in love with it there while I'm there for my 3 weeks
Word.
for senior experience. But other than that, yeah, I'm just definitely trying to not be in Arlington anymore. So,
Word.
yeah.
So, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. So you don't skate anymore? Like, you really just focus on all this music and fashion?
Yeah, I don't know, I like to think like some of this music and fashion came from skating, being like exposed to different like things and whatnot. But yeah, I haven't really touched a board in like a year. I was never good, like, you know, like,
Yeah.
I was never good. But yeah, I don't know. That's just like fashion music is the thing right now. Like, that's what I spend all my time doing, unless like we're hanging out, like playing Super Smash Bros. Or something.
Yeah. Word.
But that's pretty much it. That's all I do, I guess. Yeah.
I
I
bet.
don't know. I think part of like the reason also is I want to do this so bad is I just want to rub it in so many people's faces. Like, Dude, he'll tell you, like, people at school are like, what the fuck are you wearing? Or, like, why do you have a bag on? Like, what the fuck? And just, like, I want to get famous as fuck and just, like, shove it in their face. Like, fuck you in particular. Like, I don't know. That's what I want to do. But,
Yeah, that's tough. Alright. So, does anybody want to shout out or anything?
Definitely Carmen, New York. He makes some tough pieces. Borealis. That's my boy. He's just fire. He's a fire musician. We're gonna make some shit. It's gonna be hard. Shout out Jamie. He makes fire beats. Chubby Jesus. That's that boy. He's cool as fuck. We made a couple songs, and I don't know. He's got more like SoundCloud followers than me. But yeah, he's cool as fuck. He makes like definitely different type of stuff too. So
Word.
that's tough. Yeah. I think that's it. Just like my supporters, for sure. Just people who are actually fucking with me.
I bet. This is 703 Underground. We're here with Lil Vortex and Jamie. Still doesn't have a tag or a name, but
Working on that, bro.
alright, peace.
703 Underground.